welcome guys, welcome everyone. So we're gonna get started. So let's just start marching in place. Just bring some heat in your body, warming up the articulation from the hips and from the shoulders. So I'm gonna keep moving front and side. You guys can just stay in the same direction, just facing me, look at myself. Let's try to keep that tummy in and lengthen the spine. So you wanna have your chin parallel to the floor, good alignment of your spine. Keep going, guys. It's when your ear, shoulder, hips, and knee are in line. So you don't want to have your head tipped forward. Let's keep going. Keep breathing. Bring those knees up, warming up your articulation from the hips and from the shoulder. So a proper way to do that is as we bring the right knee up, you lift the opposite arm. All right? And that's how we should be walking in real life. Right, just to keep a neutral spine and to have a good mobility. All right, two more. And release, guys. I'm gonna bring the camera down. This way you can see my feet. Starting position, feet hip width apart, hand on your hips. You're gonna kick those knees forward and bring the weight on your big toe. Alternate. So here, I'm just lifting my heels. So we're gonna start warming up the entire body, starting from your ankles, from your heels, from the metatarsals, from the articulation of your feet, to your knee, hips, shoulder, and back. So give me two more. Weight is on your big toe. All right, guys, legs together, flex your hips, so push your booty back, flex the knee, tummy in. We're not arching, right? So we bring that bum in and the belly into the ribcage. Hands on your kneecap, little circle. While you do that, I want you to be aware of your spine. So keep that natural spine. Keep also your cervical spine, your neck in line with the upper spine and with the lower spine. Which means we don't want to look up or we don't want to look down. Change direction. Keep breathing. Keep your tummy in. Keep your feet flat on the floor. Two more. All right, release. Moving to the articulation from the hips. Starting feet hip width apart. Flexing the knee, flexing the foot, and swing the leg back. So we're gonna use the same leg for 3 exercises, and then we're gonna switch. Here we're warming up the hips. So today we're going to work on the hips. We're going to work on the lumbar spine, on your lower part of your back, because I like to keep that area, especially of your hips, moving. Maybe today we spend a little more time sitting, so we really want to work on losing it up. Give me two more. Keep the knee in front of the hips, foot flex, internal and external rotation. I show you from the front. Knee is in front of the hips, tummy in, feel strong on that leg, internal and external rotation. So your leg is like a pendulum, side to side. Still the same leg. Warming up, working on the hips. 2, 1, and release. Extend the leg, keep the foot flexed, working for an abduction and adduction. So it's a lateral raise, and bring it together. By now, you also should feel your glutes from the standing leg. Working hard to find your balance. Give me 3, 2, last one. All right, tap that bum. Good, guys. We're gonna do the same on the other side. So other leg, flex the knee, flex the ankle, and let it swing. Hang loose the leg. And if you guys need, you need a chair or you need, like I have a wall here, I can hold myself in the wall. Just grab something if you need. 3 more. 2. Keep the knee in front of the hips. Internal, external rotation. Showing you from the front. 2, and release. Extended leg, keep it fully extended, lateral raise. Keep breathing, guys. 3, 2, last one. All right, tap that bum. Good, guys. We're gonna move up to the articulation of the shoulder. So here you starting position, the feet are hip width apart. We're gonna turn the legs into an internal rotation. What does that mean? So your big toes are facing each other. The entire leg from your hips is rotating inside. Tummy in, push that coccyx down, extend both arms, extend the hands, giving an external rotation with the arms, pushing straight down. So here, arms are into an external rotation, legs are into an internal rotation. We start to create fascia tension here. You're gonna push down with the palm, the feet of your heels, straight down. Keep breathing. Now bring your arms parallel to the floor, pushing the feet, the heel of your hands forward. Keep breathing, stay in that same position. Watch out your neck, keep your chin in. Keeping your coccyx facing down, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Arms up, biceps close to your ears. Keep pushing through the hands. I call it Spider-Man hands. So keep pushing those hands towards the ceiling. Again, forward. Keep breathing. Down. Keep the external rotation with your arms, internal rotation with the legs. One more time. Parallel to the floor. Up. Stay there. Keep going. Just moving this way. You guys can see my legs and my arms in the rotation better. Forward. Keep pushing. Long spine. And release. Relax the upper body. Legs staying the same way. Here we're gonna flex the elbow. Make sure the elbow stay on your hip. Hands are facing each other. External rotation, one arm after the other. So the hand is not moving. We're not actually extending the hand. Finger are facing forward and working here on the shoulder, on this rotator cuff. Long spine, keep your chin in. Exhale as you rotate. Doing good, guys. 2 more each time. Stay in that position with your leg. Tap the top of your hands in your back. Alternating arm, once the right, once the left. Keep that coccyx facing down and that tummy in. Also the cervical spine in alignment with the rest of your spine. Last one. All right, guys, and release. Give yourself a good shake. We're gonna move up to the thoracic spine, okay? Because here, today I wanna work on the hips, and I also wanna work on the mobility of the thoracic spine, because those two parts are the part of your body which are supposed to be mobile. So here, again, legs into an internal rotation. Bring your right hands behind your head and your opposite image and your mirror. Extend the other arm, external rotation, push your palm down. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bring your elbow towards the ceiling and the palm down. Inhale, center. Exhale, pushing the heel of your hands down. So you should feel a little pinch between your shoulder blade, between your scapula, because that's where your spine is actually flexing side to side. And when we lose mobility on your thoracic spine, on the hips, we're getting injured, or we can get injured either above or lower, which means for the hips, when we lose mobility, that's when we can start creating lower back pain or knee pain. When we're losing mobility on your thoracic spine, that's when we start getting pain on your shoulder, on your neck, or on your lower back. So that's why it's very important to keep those core mobile. All right, guys, change side, external rotation. Relaxing the shoulder, not shrugging, pushing down. Take a deep inhale, exhale, other side. Keep your hips facing forward, your chest is open, and gazing forward. And again, follow your range of motion, right? There are some people who are more flexible, some more mobile, have more mobility than some other. There's some people who are more strong than some other, according to your lifestyle. So follow your own range of motion. Exhale, elbow up, palm down. Two more. Last one. All right, guys. Feet hip width apart, hands on your quads, on the front of your leg, soft knees. You guys gonna start with your chin on your chest. Here we're gonna flex the spine forward. So chin on your chest, you're gonna be looking at your tummy, and you're gonna try to flex one vertebrae at a time. So you're gonna be sliding your hands down. You guys can watch me first if you haven't done that exercise. Just watch me first, and then you can do it by your own. So chin on your chest, you're gonna be looking at your belly button and then flexing one vertebrae at a time, sliding your hands down, keeping your hands in contact with the legs. Keep your chin on your chest, keep looking at your tummy. Once your hands are on the floor, you can extend the legs a little more, creating a little more tension on that posterior chain. Keep your chin on your chest. Give me 2 breaths. And then extending one vertebrae after the other, starting with your lumbar spine. Try to visualize your spine, how it's moving in the space. Then moving to the thoracic spine. Keeping your chin on your chest. You want to extend the vertebrae from the cervical spine at the end. All right, well done. We're gonna do that one more time. So take your time, try to visualize your spine, how we're really flexing forward one vertebrae after the other, from your cervical, your neck, to your thoracic spine, your upper back, to your lower back. Okay, so chin on your chest, try to keep your eyes open. It's great fascia tension on your skull, and try to keep looking at your tummy. So let's do this one more time. Take your time, visualize your spine, how it's moving. All right, guys, if you want, you can reach those arms up towards the ceiling. It's good as well. All right, well done. Okay, guys, we're gonna start some strengthening, some part of your body, and then we're gonna do the fascia decoaction on those areas that will be strengthened. So let's start with the strengthening. Feet hip width apart. You're gonna push your hips back as a half squat. So you want to keep your knees in line with your toe. You don't want to push the knee forward, right? You want to have the bum sticking back. So it's kind of like in yoga, in a chair pose, right? All right, the only difference is that we're going to extend those arms forward, Spider-Man hands, external rotation with your arms. That's how it's going to look like from the side. Try to keep a neutral spine. We're not arching, so we keep the pelvis tucked under. So push through the front of your head. Find that position. Then we're going to tap right leg on the right, left leg on the left. Alternating those legs. We try to focus on your natural spine, on keeping that tummy into the rib cage. And you want to gaze kind of like at 45. This is where your cervical spine is in line with the rest of your spine. Keep breathing, guys. And keep pushing through the palms, through the heel of the hands, creating fascia tension here. You should even feel the muscles from your chest, from you up back. If you guys feel you want to go a little lower, you can go a little lower that squat. Give me 10 on each side. Keep breathing, neutral spine, guys. Five more. Keep pushing through the palms. Two more. Last one. All right, take a little break. You can also extend your wrist. All right, guys, we're gonna move down to the mat. So if you guys need, you can have a pillow handy, or we can also double the mat, okay, for those who wanna protect the knees. So the starting position will be a tabletop position. So before doing the exercise, I wanna work on your natural spine, because I know some of you are arching way too much. So you wanna think about bringing that tummy in, pushing the coccyx towards the back of the room. Spread your hands like you want to give me a high 10 or high 5. Spread your finger. Curl your toes under, and you're going to lift the knees 1 inch off the ground. Stay there, 10 breaths. Try to visualize your spine and create a back as flat as a table. I would put my coffee cup on your back, it wouldn't tilt. So you also want to engage your shoulders, so pushing your hands into the floor as you want to create a mark into the floor. Chin in, neutral spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. You can rest into a child pose. I want to make it like active. So think about pushing the finger towards the front of the room and the coccyx towards the back of the room. All right, guys, now that you know how to keep a natural spine by bringing that belly button into your rib cage, by keeping your chin in, that your ears are in line with your shoulder versus chin out, right? That's what we do when we're on the computer. So you want to keep that chin in. We're going to go in the same position, but this time we're going to keep the knees on the floor. Tummy in, chin in. We're going to start with one leg at a time. Imagine your knee is a pencil and you want to draw a circle. So we're going clockwise and counterclockwise. If you guys need a pillow underneath your knees, I suggest either pillow or double the mat. Otherwise, let's get going. 10 repetitions clockwise and counterclockwise. So imagine your knee is a pen and we're drawing a circle. So this is not speed, guys. This is not a cardio exercise. So here we're working on the mobility of the hip, working into that internal and external rotation. So take your time, try to visualize your body, how it's moving in the space. And you're gonna start feeling the glutes, you bump from the other side, which is normal. Keep your chest facing down. Try to have your hips facing down, which means I'm not opening on the side. I keep my weight above my hands and on the knee on the floor. Maximum range of motion without pain. Okay, if your knees click, if your hips is clicking, just go a little smaller on the circle. Do what you can with no pain. 2 more. All right, well done, guys. Bring your knee on the edge of the mat. A little wider this time than before, into a child pose. You want to open the hips a little more So you can extend your arms a little through the floor. Bring your chest down. Stay there, guys. All right, same exercise on the other side. So find your neutral spine, bring that tummy in, bring your chin in, looking down at your finger. I want you guys to be also mindful to be about what's going on with your upper body. I want you to push the floor away, engaging those those shoulder and those arms pushing down, right? So we're not actually letting the chest fall back and the scapula back. We want to create some space between your shoulder blades. Let's go on this side. 10 repetitions, front to back, and back to front. Again, slow down, visualize how your hips is moving, how your leg is moving into that hip joint. Neutral spine, tummy in, chin in. Five more. Stay strong also with your upper body. Push your floor away. Keep your upper body, your shoulder engaged. And once you're done your 10 repetition, you again can rest into a child pose. This way, let's give a break to your upper back, to your shoulder, and you can wrap your arms around your heels, resting your arms. All right, guys, we're gonna move to a sitting position. Now that our hips are nice and warm, we're gonna spread the legs as wide as your mat. So if you guys have your mat facing forward, I really want you to open the hips so you're much wider than your regular stance. Okay, if anybody had any hips pain, follow your range of motion. Here we're gonna be working on the internal rotation and external rotation of the hip. Oftentimes, especially in yoga, we work more on the opening and the external rotation, but we forget to work on the internal rotation. So let's start with sitting straight. Keep that tummy into your chest. Feet much wider than your regular stance. Okay, I just really want to make sure that you guys are really wide. Sit tall, hip bone will be staying on the floor, and your heels will be staying on the floor. One leg is going into an internal rotation, the other leg is going into an external rotation. So if your range of motion is here, fair enough, okay? Don't look at the other, don't compare yourself, do what you can. All right, so let's drop those knees one side. We really want to make sure the hip bone stays on the floor, the chest is nice and straight, and you chin in. All right, so keep that booty on the floor. Tummy in, keep your hips on the floor. You can actually give me a nice dorsiflexion of the feet, so the toes are facing up. Keep your hips on the floor. Slowly with control, bring those knees up, back into your chest, and changing side. So really here, think about what's going on in your body, about how you feel. Try to feel the contact of your bum on the floor. We're gonna do a couple of those. Bring those knees back to your chest, keep a straight back, and changing. And again, follow your range of motion. Don't push it. I had surgery on one knee, so I feel that one knee cannot go as lower as the other leg because it creates so much pressure on it. So listen to your body. Do what works for you. All right, let's go a little further. So you can replace yourself. We're going to do the same exercise. Extend your arms forward. Give me Spider-Man hands. External rotation with the arms, lengthening the spine. So we also want to work on the spine here. We're going to start working on the fascia tension. So same exercise. Important. Hip bone stays on the floor and heels stay on the floor. Take your time. Chest is facing forward. Hands are facing forward. Keep breathing. Give me a smile. That's the brain. Everything is okay. Doing good. Work on your spine, guys. I want you to keep a spine nice and long. Doing good. Five more. Good. And if you feel that you're moving forward, it's normal. You can just bring yourself back to where you started. Finding your position, your natural spine. Keep pushing through the palms forward, right? Really want to keep that fascia tension. And again, really important that your hip bone stays on the floor. Two more. I kind of like lost my count. So if you guys did, or if you guys already done, you can roll on your back, hugging your knees. I'm going to do one more. All right, back to center, roll on your back, hug your knees into your chest. You guys can grab a little bit of water if you're thirsty. All right, you can watch me for the next exercise. We're actually gonna stay on our back. We're gonna try to tilt the tailbone as much as we can to really round the back. And we're gonna rock. So the knees are not moving. I'm holding my legs on my shin. I let myself roll back and forward. And we're gonna try to be like, to have a nice rocking, round back. So to be steady, not trying to stop. So really smooth rocking. If you guys feel that you want to go a little further, and if you guys feel that your hips are nice and open, you can also roll, bring your bum up, okay? Otherwise, just rocking back and forth, or rolling, lift your bum. Whatever works for you, I want that you guys keep a nice front back. Give me 5. Exhale as you bring yourself forward. Two more. And release, stay there. Really good. You can hug one knee, extend one leg. We're gonna stretch the hip after that with the ELDOA, so don't worry. Change side. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to tummy. Okay, we did a lot of exercise here to open the hip. I wanna work on now strengthening the lower part of your spine and also the shoulder. Again, as I explained, mobility is into your hip. Those joint, those hip and the thoracic spine, this is the part which are supposed to be mobile. Above those joints, those are the joints which are supposed to be strong. So your lower back is supposed to be strong and your shoulder is supposed to be strong. When we lose mobility in the hip or the thoracic spine, the joints which are supposed to be strong, that's those ones which get injured because they have to go into the mobility and they're not supposed to do that. So the reason I say that is now we're going to work on strengthening the lower back and your shoulder. So make sure you have space on the side. We're going to be laying on the tummy. Imagine you're doing a cobra, right, in yoga. So hand on your chest, then you're going to let go of your hands. Your toes are staying on the floor. You're going to extend your arms forward, and as you were kid, when we were doing your snow angel, you're going to do a snow angel on the tummy. So keep your chest off the ground, relaxing your neck. So you don't want to look up. You want to kind of like look at 45. And snow angel with your arms, bring them forward and bring back. If you guys need a modification, if you have any pain in your shoulder, you guys can just leave your hands close to chest without touching the floor. All right, so here you're just working on lengthening, on strengthening the lower back. So either in cobra with hands not touching the floor, or same position with adding the arms, which means we're going to work a little bit on the shoulder strengthening. All right, give me 10. Keep breathing. Keep your toes on the floor. 5 more. 3, 2, last one. All right, guys, hand on your tummy, on your chest, on the floor, and here slowly move into a child pose, rounding your back as much as possible. You can relax your hands, holding your heels, and rest your head on the floor. All right, guys, everybody's good? Thumb up? Yes, good. All right, so we're gonna move to the ELDOA exercises. So this is the reason I have my phone here. We're gonna hold the exercise for 50 seconds, okay? So the ELDOA is creating some space between 2 joints. So today we're gonna do some hips, we're gonna do some L2, L3, which is your lumbar spine, and we're gonna do thoracic spine and cervical spine. So we're gonna do a little bit of everything. But we're especially gonna do the joint around this area we just warmed up. So it's an isometric position, which means you are not moving. So while we do the ELDOA, don't look right and left. Number one, you want to think about your spine. So you want to try to imagine your spine is like a bamboo, really long, and we keeping that same position for 50 seconds. All right, so first exercise, sit on your hip bone. So remove the muscles underneath. Can you guys see my toes? Make sure you guys see my toes. Here we go. All right, so here, abduct your leg, kind of like 90 degrees. All right, for people who have not much flexibility on the hamstring, don't worry. If that's your position, that's fine. Okay, one thing, we're not leaning against the wall. Okay, just to make sure I'm off the wall. Okay, try to extend your legs as much as you can. Keep that tummy in, lengthening the spine, bring your chin in. Give me a dorsiflexion of the toes, okay, which means the toes are facing the ceiling. Then an internal rotation of the legs, which means the knees are looking at each other. Long spine, chin in. Oops, getting my timer ready. Extend your arms forward, Spider-Man hands, spread those fingers, and external rotation with your arms. So legs, internal rotation, arms, external rotation. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Keep your chin in. We're not bringing the head forward. So push your head back. And we're going to push the palm of your hands towards the ceiling. Push your heels of your feet forward in the direction of your leg. Maximum tension, guys. Keep breathing, keep your eyes open, lengthening the spine as much as possible. Number one is the spine. So this is an ELDOA for L2, L3 on your lower back. Keep breathing, guys. We're gonna hold that position a little longer. If you're shaking, it's working. Watch out your head, not forward tilt. Keep those ears in line with the shoulder. Come on, guys, biceps close to the ears, arms parallel to each other. Stay there. Keep breathing. Push your heels forward, toes up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Sorry, I don't know what happened with my timer. Oh, I didn't start it. All right. No worries. You guys are doing good. Let's take a little break. Let's take a little sip of water. All right, again, when we do the ELDOA, this exercise was for L2, lumbar spine, L3. So we create so much muscles and fascia, myofascia tension, that it's actually creating some space. It's really small, but create some space between those vertebrae, allowing the discs to re-energize. But the fascia is also all around your organs, right? Which means when we create fascia stretching around this area, it also creates some less tension around those organs. And L2, L3, we have some sexual organs over there. We also have some digestion organs. So it just allows things to work better. All right, guys, next we're gonna move up to T7, T8. So I'm just moving on the side. This is where you guys can see my spine. Bend those knees into your chest as much as you can without leaning back. You're gonna have to let go of the hands and have a neutral spine, right? So I will move my feet a little bit forward. But you wanna make sure your knees are bent more than 90 degrees. Work on the back, work on the chin. So what happens when we do some ELDOA exercise, the head is going forward, right? We're gonna avoid to do that. All right, guys, I'm moving forward. This way you can see my arms now. We haven't started. Just stay in that position, long spine. Timer is on. Let's see that the sun is on too. Oh, sun was not on. Spider-Man hands, external rotation with your arms, bringing your arms up. This time we're gonna open at 90 degrees or 130 degrees. Okay, so it's nearly parallel to the floor, and we're gonna hold that position. You guys wanna make sure you keep those knees in front of your chest. We don't let the knees fall out. So hold that position, 50 seconds. Keep pushing through the palms. Keep your neutral spine, chin in. And to avoid that the knees are falling in an abduction towards the side, you want to push your arch down. So the arch of your feet, push it into the floor. Come on, guys, maximum tension. Here you should feel some stretch between your scapula, between your shoulder blade, okay? That's where we actually creating the fascia tension. Come on, guys, keep pushing. We're gonna hold it 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Good, guys. You can roll on your back and hug your knees into your chest. All right, guys, that's when we gonna need either the pillow or doubling the mat. So we're gonna do 2 exercises here on the hip. We're first gonna stretch the psoas with a fascia stretch, and then we're gonna do a decoaction of your hip joint. So first exercise, you're gonna bring the knee forward, knee is 90 degrees, back knee has either the pillow or has a double the mat. Here you're gonna shift your hips forward, right? So I know if you guys used with the decoaction, we actually on the decoaction, we're not doing that. So shift those hips forward. So my hip bone is not above the knee, it's forward. Make sure you have a 90 degree here. Here, bring your hand on your tummy and bring your hand on your sacrum. And you're actually gonna bring your tummy in and push your sacrum down. All right, so we don't have the bum sticking out. We have tilt the pelvis forward. Chest going down towards the knee. Extend both arms, Spider-Man hands, external rotation. And here, keeping your tummy in, you're gonna push forward to the palm. So if you don't feel the stretch, tilt your pelvis, tilt your hip a little further forward, keeping your tummy into the rib cage. Feeling strong on the front leg. Stay there, keep breathing. We have a posture tilt on the pelvis, on the hip. Coccyx is facing down. Tummy in, we're gonna hold it 10. And slowly release. All right, we're gonna stay in the same position. You guys can stretch a little bit, or if you guys wanna rest in child pose, let's just take 2 deep breaths into a child pose. Same leg is going forward. Here, this time, we have the hips above the knee. So I just want to show you on the other side. I'm going to change leg, but you guys don't change the leg. All right, before we had, you see how we have here more of an extension. Here, we have the knee, hips, shoulder in a straight line. All right, I'm going to take the same leg, and I'm going to move forward. This is where you guys see myself. Hips facing forward, chest facing forward. You're going to start with think about pushing your arch down towards the floor. You're going to think about mentally push that knee into an external rotation and push that hip into an internal rotation, which means this front leg is going to feel really strong and secure. Again, hips are facing forward, okay? Here we're doing the decoaction of the hip from the knee, which is on the floor. I'm going to take my timer. Long spine, extend your arms forward, chest is open, external rotation. Bring the arm up from the same side than the knee. So my right knee is down, I bring my right arm up. The other one is pushing forward. All right, tummy in, coccyx facing down, crown of the head facing up, chin in. That's a decoaction of the hip. So pushing the heel of your hands towards the ceiling, tummy in, hips, chest facing forward. We're not going into a rotation with your upper spine here. Stay in that position, keep your chin in, biceps close to your ears. Come on guys, push up with the hands, push forward with the other one, and dig that knee down towards the floor. Be strong with the other leg. Keep breathing. Come on guys, if you're shaking, it's working. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Here again, you can rest into a child pose. All right, guys, so we're gonna switch legs. So we're first gonna start with the fascia stretch of the psoas. Okay, your hip flexor. So make sure you're stretching the other leg. So here I have full extension of the hip, and I'm actually moving my pelvis forward. Yeah, again, feel strong on that front leg. Tummy in, push your coccyx towards the floor, chest facing forward. You can really want to make sure that your back is in line with that leg, right? I'm not opening up, I'm not arching, guys. Especially I know some women some of you are really flexible here. So we keep that tummy in. We avoid the hyperglottis. Extend your arms, Spider-Man external rotation. And here let's create a fascia stretch. Pushing your palms forward. If you don't feel the stretch, you can come a little lower, but keeping that tummy in. So here it really matters to feel the stretch. You really have to move your pelvis in a tilt, tilting your pelvis forward. Keep breathing, guys. Feeling strong on that front leg. Coming in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's just rest into a child pose before moving to the deco action. Okay, guys. Again, I'm gonna move after. Same. This is the leg number 2. Knee, hips, shoulder, straight line. Okay, this is vertical. Right, tummy in. I'm gonna move forward. This way you guys can see me better. Hips facing forward, chest facing forward. Be strong on that front leg. Again, remember, push your arch down. Push that knee towards the outside, push the hips towards the inside. This creates some integrity on your leg and really make it feel strong. Tummy in, chin in, Spider-Man hands, external rotation with your arm. I have my left knee down, so I'm gonna bring my left arm up. Biceps close to your ear. All right, I'm gonna make sure this hand, the timer is on. Good. All right, guys, long spine. Again, push that coccyx down, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Imagine you have a rope. Pushing up. Keep breathing. Hips, chest facing forward. We are not rotating here, especially that arm pushing forward. We don't want to push it forward. We want to make sure your chest is facing forward. Chest and hips are square. Come on, guys, give me full extension of that arm that is pushing up, pushing with the heel of the hands towards the ceiling, digging that knee down. But keep that tummy in, we're not arching the back. Come on, guys, keep breathing. Come in. Shaking, it's working. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh. Something didn't ring well here. Okay, let's take a little break. Timer doesn't want to ring. All right, guys, let's rest into a child pose. We're gonna do one more ELDOA, and then we're gonna do our relaxation. So we gonna get to do the cervical spine. So we're gonna do an ELDOA between C3 and C4. One thing when we do that ELDOA, think about lengthening your spine, especially on the cervical spine. At one more point, we're gonna have to lift the head of the floor 1 centimeter or 1 inch. which means I want you still to think about elongating the spine. If you take your head going up and like a little tilt forward, right? It's not gonna be that, right? This is what we wanna avoid. So keep that chin in. You're gonna have a double chin. Lengthening the spine, pulling up and forward. All right, so the exercise will be on your back. You guys can either watch me first and then jump into the pose. So we're gonna bring the knees into the chest. Make sure your sacrum stays on the floor, which means here you see my bum is not on the floor. So if you have your yoga pants, you should make sure that the top of your yoga pants is in contact with the floor. Tummy into your chest, make sure the lumbar spine on the floor. Knees are bent, dorsiflexion of the toes, which means the toes are facing the ceiling. We're going into an internal rotation with the legs, which means the toes are facing each other. All right, the head is still on the floor. Keep your chin in. So you might have a double chin. You're going to be looking at your knees and keep your arms, keep your eyes on the knees. Extend your arms as you're doing a chest press, Spider-Man hand. External rotation with your arms. You're going to drop the arms down, kind of like a 45 degree. All right, and then we're going to lift the head off the ground 1 centimeter. Okay, so if you guys are in the pose right now, I let you go into the pose, and then we're going to start the timer. So lower back is contact with the floor, knees into your chest, dorsiflexion, Spider-Man hand, external rotation with the arms, and chin in. We're gonna have a double chin here. Let's get going, guys. Push those palms at 45 degrees, like you wanna create some space between your ears and your shoulder, but keep your head low. The head is only 1 centimeter from the floor. Keep your eyes open. Keep your chin in. All right, you guys have a double chin, that's normal. Maximum tension, come on. Lower back stays on the floor in contact. Bring your head a little lower. If you don't feel your hair touching the floor, it means you're too high. All right, you should just hardly touch the floor with your head. You're gonna hold it a little longer. I know you feel your muscles on your scrotum. So we hardly use them today. All right, stay there, keep going. Keep breathing. Push your head back a little bit. 10 more seconds. Come on, guys. Maximum tension. Lower back stays on the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly release. Bring your head down on the floor. You guys can extend your legs. Find your Shavasana. You guys gonna give me like 10 deep. Inhale, trying to slow down your exhale. Close your eyes. And whenever you're ready, you can roll your knees into your chest, give yourself a nice hug, roll towards the right side, and slowly bring yourself in a sitting position. You can keep your eyes closed, you can bring your hands on your tummy. Again, take a deep inhale through your nose. And slow exhale. Try to go as slow as possible. Again, inhale, feel your tummy raising. Exhale slowly. One more time. All right, guys, thank you very much. Before leaving, I just want to make sure you guys want to drink a lot of water because fascia is made mostly out of collagen and water. So there's been a lot of movement going on in a belly, belly too, but in a body right now. So we want to make sure we flush this out with good water, right? We want to stay hydrated. And also want to make sure that you guys are aware of your posture. So when we have a good posture, we can breathe better. Next class, I want to do more upper back. So we're going to do maybe a coastal on the rib, ELDOA, and really work on the upper back and on the mobility of the upper spine. But keep in mind, the better the posture, the better the breathing, and the better breathing, the more oxygen we bring to a body, the better we feel. So thank you very much, guys, for joining.